All right, all right. Let's quickly take a look at a trade that I'm currently in. This is a live trade. It's progressing. I've already taken some take profit out. Sorry, I have a partial profit. We'll talk about it as we move through the trade. But yes, there's still some open position that is running around this one. Not much risk I have taken on this trade because it's counter trade, so not much risk happening for it. But anyway, let's get back to the charts and see how this will going to play out. So what we see here is we always start from the weekly because we want to set an expectation to ourselves what can be expected from the market, right? Unless without an expectation, we cannot formulate any plan and cannot execute any plan. So as always, let's start with what is your expectation from the market. So the way you read the market is essentially this is a bullish structure with some sellers coming over into the weekly deeper demand, and therefore I can see some reaction coming off of this demand. So there could be a good amount of buyers who got pushed or entered from this demand area. So we are basically tracking how these buyers are behaving. So let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame is clearly bearish. I can see clearly a sell momentum that is coming into picture and not many buyers coming in. But because it's a weekly order block, let's see if there is any impact on this one. So this is the context in which we go. And another important interesting observation is like since we have identified three order blocks here, so the prices seem to be reacting from this order block, but we haven't seen it creating new lows, right? So rather the prices are going back into the order block is easily without any resistance, right? So which gives us a clue that probably the sellers are kind of drained out, and we are going to probably go into the next levels of supply areas, right? The prices always look for inefficiencies when it comes to fill before going in the original direction, which is basically the bearish, right? So on the daily time frame, it's clearly bearish, right? We are not supposed to take any trades in the long direction, but here we are going with the context. Therefore, we believe that the bias is still there. We can take the prices into the deeper inefficiencies. So with that bias, if we go for 4 hour, yeah, if you look at the 4 hour, so we can see that the last reaction that is coming, it's very important to note that it's translated into a bullish structure in the 4 hour. So you can see there's a clear bullish structure going on, and but we open here. So I wanted prices to come into these order block. So initial prices came, see some reaction, came down into deeper into it, and we can see some reaction. I did not catch this move, I missed it, but luckily I got one sell into the deeper areas of the 4 hour OP, which is I was expecting anyway because there is a 1 hour OP also sitting inside that. So with this context, I found that the prices are into the 4 hour OB. It's also a 1 hour OB as well. So therefore, we move to the 1 hour chart. So you can see that the prices came. I can see some reactions coming in very aggressively, and this kind of confirms that the prices are probably trying to reverse. So on a 15-minute time frame, we see that we have a clear reversal of both structure with a change of character, and this is what has triggered the plan. Yeah. So the entry point for us was around this area. This is the big inefficiency. Everything else was efficient, but we still wanted to keep the stops below this previous low and probably a very long trade because we always go with the higher time frame. So that's your definite target because of the equal low, equal highs as well. And since the narrative is coming from the daily, I'm fine with extending the trade all the way up to these levels, if not much higher. So this is the overall trend, but I would not keep a lot of position open for this, obviously, because it's a very straight price can come and return at any point in time. So therefore, I take very aggressive profits in these areas, keep some very less running over to the higher areas. So the plan was to take some off here because this is still a bearish structure coming in the 1 hour as well, and therefore I wanted to take some position off, not much. and also take some more positions of these areas of this thing, but I will always try to prefer the price comes into this area of the equal highs. So take some more out and probably go into the time frame. This is the next level of inefficiency. So the prices can come and try to take some prices off. So that will be my third target. Rest of them very little position. I'm gonna open to these levels. So that's what is happening right now. Right? So you understood how we initially started with reading it from the higher time frames, understanding the overall market context, and setting an expectation to yourself on what the market can do, and going with that bias and framing your trades in that direction of thought that you have